everyone. Hi, Grumpy. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Tina. How's everyone doing tonight? I colored this Axolotl. Hi, Jan. In the light blue and the horns in the chrome dark blue. Now she wants green eyes. Now I want to try and UV the green eyes in there. What I'm afraid of is when that polyurethane resin heats up, the eyes might pop loose and be floating in the head somewhere. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen. Last time I poured it in regular epoxy, and yes, I did glue the eyes in. And it was a little difficult to do. I might have to turn that light over on me so I can see what I'm doing. Because you don't want to put a lot of glue in there. And this sometimes comes out too quick. It might be too much already. Where's my tweezers? Dang it. All right. Hi, Todd. Oh, come on. Get in there. No, right there. I get my lantern. Hope the batteries are good in this sucker. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. We're going to try. Hi, Miss Jeannie. The eyeballs could be floating somewhere. I'm trying to make sure I got it. Yeah, it's the best I can do. I'm afraid that when the polyurethane heats up, it's liable to dislodge it. I'm hoping not, but you never know. We could try it. Maybe I'll have to make another one. I think this is going to be hard. This was a hard one. Hi, Johnny. This was a hard one to get out of the mold. It really was. So I'm a little worried about that. All right, let's tip it this way so I can see what I'm doing and try not to put too much in. Come on, get a hold of it. Well, that doesn't look like it's where it should be. No. Doggone it. No, it's not where the eye should be. It should be right there. And I hope I didn't mess that other one up. Yeah, I'm afraid now it might float. Oh, come on. No way. I know I put plenty in there. Doggone it. Yeah, because you moved it. That's the problem. All right. We might have to start this one over again. Clean it off and start it over. Because now I got UV everywhere in there, and that's not what I want. Get the UV off of it. Okay. Doggone it. I'd love to push it down while I cure it, but I don't think that's going to work. Maybe. Let's try it this way. Come on. Yeah, it's not staying down. For some weird reason on that side, it doesn't want to stay down. God bless it. May have to put them in afterwards, because that one does not want to stay. And the other one just fell out too. Well, I guess that settles that. We'll be putting them in afterwards. Because, no. Done messed my whole paint job up. You sucker. Okay. Give me a little bit of alcohol here so I can clean it, because now I've done messed it up. And get some down in there too. Oh well. We'll get it dried and color it back up. Well, you know what? I could just color around his eyes and make his eyes green. And then we might be able to glue the others on afterwards. Let's get some green out. Color his eyes green. That's what she wants, is green eyes. Okay, so get a new one. Should let that dry a little more. Pretty wet. We'll color them green and then maybe try and put them on afterwards. Okay. All right, I need to put A little more of that light blue around its eyes now. All right, that's the best I can do there. What is that? Please tell me. It's freaking. I know what it was. UV. Doggone it. Okay. All right. That one's colored. We'll have to put the eyes in later. Hopefully I can get all this UV off. I hope. Because this was the only green pair I could find that wasn't dragon eyes. So this might be fun to clean off. I have to clean them off. All right, that one's colored. Don't need green again. I don't know what color. Hey, Bill. Hi, Heidi. Okay, I got that. I got this one colored. He's ready to go. And I think I was going to pour him in this light Caribbean blue. Hi, Plywood. What do you think about the light Caribbean blue, Natalie? What do you think Addie will like it? I'm just going to pour the background in that. Now I have this. Turn that a little ways. This really pretty dragonfly. So, dragonfly, I decided to do in like a purple, teal, and a gold. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I just know that's what I'm doing. I hope she'll like it. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the bigger part of the wings in the teal. And I know that says blue, but looks teal to me. I like those two colors together. I like the way they look together. And I may do that one in a black background. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I'll get you back down so you see what I'm doing here. All right. I don't know why they call me every time. The girls are calling me for a crafting session when I'm in the middle of my live. So, sorry, girls. Not going to happen. I'm in the middle of my live here. and it'll just have to keep beeping. Okay, so I went this way here. Or they don't give up either. And I got that teal in more places than I wanted it. I should have went all the way across there, and I didn't. I've had this one for a while, and I just ran across it today when I was looking for that Axolotl mold. Should have remembered that it was a Lutz resin mold. It came in a box, and that's what I put it back in, is in the box. Here I'm looking through all my bins trying to find it. Yeah, it wasn't very smart. It wasn't very smart. But I got a lot in there. Doggone it. Sure did. Got lots in there. All right. That's what I got so far. With the teal color. Now we're going to do... Man, I would try and clean that out. I just don't think that'd be too hard to clean out. So I'm just going to try and go over it with some purple. Am I missing anybody? Yeah, I think I might have gotten everybody who came in. Okay. Now, I thought down the body I might do Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to get in those antennae up there. For sure. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. All right. So let's do all 3 colors down the body. I did the first one in the purple. Put some gold in there. I got that over too far, darn it. Let me just do 2 on that one since I already went over. Okay. And we'll do a smaller brush with that one too. A bigger brush is too much. Okay. And mica powders sometimes just don't want to go where you're putting them. They want to go everywhere. Trying not to. Pretty sure I got too much on there. All right, so we'll do the very end of the tail and the gold and just finish it off. Okay, now let's get up here. Get these back away from me so I don't spill them. I think these are going to be hard to do in polyurethane, but we'll see. They're so thin that it's going to be fun to get that polyurethane down in there before it heats up. All right. Let's make sure I got all that. All right, it's colored. Hi, Benny. Hi, Banlot. Hi, Giselle. Did I miss you earlier, Cindy? Did you all see Miss Frances lying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if everybody's watched the video or not. I took my time on coloring it, and I like the way it turned out. I really like the way it turned out. All right, now let me try and clean these eyes off before. Yeah, I made a mess. See if I can get that UV off of them. Because, like I said, that's the only green pair I have. And I want them to not have UV all over them. I stick them on there. Come on. Yep, that UV is not easy to clean off. Yep, I can see that right now. I may have to go find another green pair. Hey, Natalie, is there any other color she might be interested in other than green? Got blue. I know blue on blue was not too great, but yeah, I might not be able to get these clean now. Should have cleaned them off as soon as I pulled them out. We'll see. Might put them in a little bit of alcohol and just see what happens. I don't want to damage them, because actually that's the only green eyes I got. Yeah, I tried to make the lion head look as realistic as I possibly could. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all. I was going for realistic as I could do. Now, the next one I have to do is a big wolf head. And I don't really know what. Oh, you got green eyes at the house? Yeah, because I'm not sure I'm going to get this off. Hey, Dan. Yeah, I'm not sure it's coming off. All right, well, we'll work on it. I don't think I have any others. All right, let's get all of this stuff out of my way. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with I have a big unicorn here. I'm thinking maybe he should be maybe purple. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to think of what purple I got besides the chrome powder. Chrome powder is okay. But unless you're going to use a black background, it doesn't really turn out so well. And I did get some of that off. I just didn't get the rest of it off. There we go. Yep. Just had to pick it off with my thumbnail. Ha ha. I got it. I got it cleaned off. That one anyway. There we go. Okay. All right. So, I don't know. I have so many. For a while, my go-to mold that I had on my table for a long time was the unicorn. And I did the unicorn a lot. I have not poured it in. I poured it in regular resin. I have not poured it in the polyurethane. So I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get the nose and the back of the head and the horn out without breaking the horn off. I mean, because it seems like now if they get caught in there, you're pretty much you pretty much in you pretty much in trouble because you're going to rip something off. Now, this less resin mold says it takes 4.5 ounces. I don't remember. I think I wrote this down a long time ago, and I couldn't tell you how much it takes. And I don't know about that one, so it probably won't take a lot. But I think when I start that one, I'm going to start with the antennas and get me, what did I just put away? One of these little. All right, so we'll mix up some. I'm going to put this light blue in there. I think it will make the sparkly blue stand out. Yeah, I have to let it cure just a little bit longer because they're going to be hard to get out. And I had a hard time getting them out when I just done it in regular epoxy. Okay, so if y'all want to read my t-shirt, you better read it now because I'm getting ready to put my apron on because I'm not ruining my t-shirt. Okay. I don't care about this apron. It's got so much on it now that it doesn't really matter. I'll get it all over it. It doesn't matter. All right, so okay, gloves. Get you back down so you can see what I'm doing here. Get this over here. I need a spoon. It's got white on it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I might use one of those plastic stirrers because that way I don't have to worry about. They're easier to wipe off. I also don't want any paintbrushes around because I don't want to ruin any more paintbrushes. I ruined a bunch. These micro brushes, well, I'm not really worried about them because I only use them once and then I throw them away. All right, tweezers back where they go. Let me get one of those other stirrers. There we go. I need some purple. I do the blue on that. All right. If I need any extra, I have some extra molds over here. I may pull my little dragon out. Okay. That's B. This is A. I want to do, I think I want to do, I don't want to do no more than 3. gonna make more than that. Let's do, I'll say that's 2.5. I'm going to turn my air purifier up. Should have turned my other one on, but I didn't. And it's covered, so there. All right. It's a very pretty blue. I think it'll make it look nice. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna make enough or not. We'll see. Move that out of my way in case I have to. I don't have any sticks out here either, just in case. Give me a couple of sticks. Just in case. All right, rest of that can go in my little dragon. Whether there's enough or not, I don't really care. But I do want to get these toes. All right. I think I got the toes. I don't think that filled it up. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's filled up. Here we go. Oh, I can reuse that cup. Yeah, I don't know what color I'm going to use. I think purple. I think I'm going to do purple on the... I don't have any teal color. Got purple, though. Got lots of purple. Maybe. Let's do... Oh, come on, get out of the way. Well, I guess I didn't want that out of my way. I wanted it on the floor. Because that's where I dropped it. Okay, so we're going to go with... That's called Reef, which is a purple. A darker purple. And we're going to fill up this Dragonfly, which I have no clue how much it takes. So I don't want to go too crazy about mixing up. All right. Oops. Wipe this off. Purple. Okay. Before I pour that in, let me swap some stuff. Move that over there. And let's move this over here closer in case I have to put some sticks under it. Never know. Always try and make sure my table's level, but it's not. It's not level for sure. All right, before this gets too hot, I want to try and get it in the antennas if I can. Yeah, I can't tell, and I don't want to go too crazy here. Okay. I was going to make a purple one anyway, so before it gets too hot, let me squidgy that horn and the nose. Just so I don't have a big old air bubble. Well, I came close. Came close to getting it all the way. I just need a little bit more. Pretty close. Dang it, let's slop it everywhere, okay? You're doing good. And for those who don't know, you hear me call myself Kay. My middle name is Kay. And until my mom passed, I didn't go by Frances. Hey, Tim. I went by Kay. Everyone, hi, Matthew. Do it like a silent movie, put words on the screen. Okay, I'm going to have to mix up a little bit more purple so I can get that one finished. And I need to put a little bit more in my dragon, and I don't really care. It could be a little bit purple with the blue. I don't care. All right, let's see. How much more do I need to mix? I don't know. This one's going to be hard to get out too. I can guarantee you. Let's slide you over there. Yeah, I just made a mess. Man, I swear I can't have my mats clean for more than one night. Then they're all jacked up again. I can't do it. I never keep them clean. Okay, let's do. And I don't want to do too many ounces because I'm not going to need it. I mean, that little dragon's almost full. I don't want to waste it. Let's do 2. Okay. Purple. I don't need a lot. And for those of you who probably haven't watched my video yet, my baby girl, my fur baby, she's doing much better. Thank you all for your prayers. She's doing very, very well. Hi, Amy. Who is Matt? I will clean his clock. What? Oh, I've given up trying to clean my crafting table, really. I pretty much given that up. That ain't gonna happen. I clean it off, but then I dirty it right back up. So, and I did, I do need to pour some more pen blanks. Some mixed colored pen blanks. I want to pour some for Heidi and William, because she's gonna be turning pens. And then I want to pour some more for Grumpy, because I really wasn't satisfied with the colored ones that I sent you with the glow in the dark in them. I didn't like them. So I have some new alcohol ink glow in the darks that I want to try. But we'll see. We'll see how that works. Get that one a little closer. Prayers for you, Amy. Well, I do have some other colored glow in the darks from Solar Color Dust, which I haven't used in a while. Oh, yep. I really made up too much there. Let's finish filling in my little dragon here. How about the egg? Oops. Well, enough to fill the bottom, but I'm pretty sure there's probably not enough to do the top. Close. That's okay. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. I can mix some more up and finish filling it. Let's get you over there out of the way. And probably an ounce or less will fill it. I don't want to mix up too much, because then I'll be stuck trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. The rest. Okay. Not do more than an ounce. And you need to move out of my way. And you. Okay. All right. Let's do, and I don't want to do more than 2 ounces. Okay. Hey Tim, I can't wait to see you do your little dragon. Now, I sent you a message. Email me and I will send you some pigments. And you can use them if you choose to or not use them, whichever you want to do. I'll send you some multicolored pigment that I got in there that I haven't used in a while. If I've even used some of them, I probably haven't even opened because I haven't used them. So, no big deal. I'll send them to you and you won't have to buy some unless you want chrome powders. Now, if you want chrome powders, you'll probably, you have to order those because, I mean, dang. Seems like there was more in that cup than that. Hope that's enough. Please be enough. Yeah, some of these are pretty deep, so I'm going to let them sit there for a little while before I take them out. Yeah, Jen, I do a lot of dragons. I love my dragons. I do a lot of dragons. Dragons and skulls and I seem to have a lot of them. All right, there's just a little bit left and dang it. That's just, no, I don't want to pour it in that mold. Might have to though. Let me just pour it in the bottom of the jar. So I'm not wasting it. Don't like to waste. Costs too much to waste. Especially when you're using polyurethane. All right. Yeah, I made kind of a mess downside of that mold, but I didn't fill it all the way, and that's okay. Next time I pour polyurethane, I will fill it up the rest of the way. Let's try and scrape that off the top, though. So it goes down in there. Okay, here we go. Get some alcohol. Let's get this stuff cleaned out. Get the stick cleaned. Oh, I have a hard time getting stuff cleaned up. I mean, sometimes I try and clean up as I'm going, but doesn't always work that way. And these are plastic, so I don't really, if I get it all off, fine. If I don't, I don't. I don't worry about it. Wipe this cup out. Yeah, I try to keep it clean. I just have too much. I had too much stuff. That's my problem. And I just need to go through it and get rid of some of it that I'm not going to use again. No, you can never have too many dragons or skulls. That's for sure. I think that was one of the very first ones I really wanted to get. Was I bought this dragon head. And I colored it. Took a lot of time coloring it up and pouring it. And then I sold it. So, I mean, you know. And I sold a few more of them because people wanted certain colors. And it's like, okay, well, tell me what color you want. And I don't leave this up, but I don't think I've ever really used alcohol to pull them out of the molds. And that one's they're still really hot, and I don't want to take a chance on breaking those off. So I'm going to wait. Well, hi, Dan. You're now a member of the Extreme Crazies. Thank you so much. I really would like to start pulling some of these out, but I'm afraid to. That one's pretty cool, though, compared to everything else. Let's see. We have a leak? What the heck? Okay. Let's move this out of the way over here. Put that up there. Let's see if we can get this one out without breaking his antennas off. Because this one's fairly cool now, so it's not hot at all. It is still a little bendy though, so we'll have to lay flat for a while till it finishes. Yeah, his tail's bendy. Should have known because his tail was so thin. It's going to be that way. Come on out. There you go. Okay. Carefully, carefully. Don't want to rip those antennas off. Carefully. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I can get them out of there without breaking them. I hope I can. They're really bendy. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. The rest of it comes out, but the antennas don't want to come out. And they do, but they're bendy. And I'm afraid I'll break them off. Where's my stick here? Okay, well, that didn't help. Come on. I'm pushing you. Okay, there's that one. All right, let's see if we can get this one out. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to push it from the bottom and push it out. Okay. Whew. All right. There's the dragonfly. Hi, Rhinestone Suzanne. Hi, Amy. Here's my dragonfly. It's a little bendy, but I just leave it laying flat here and let it set for a while, and it'll be fine. All right, let's see what else. I don't know. That one was. This one's still a little sticky. Could be my gloves are sticky though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. See about that one. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Giselle. Here's the one half of the little dragon egg. I think that one's still warm. That one's still warm. What about this one? Yeah, it's still a little warm, but man, I'm so worried about those. I hope I can get it out of there without breaking them off. Yeah. I don't know. Um, I don't know, Matthew. I know if they get really hot, they start getting really bendy. So I don't know how well it would do outside. And I know there is an epoxy that is supposed to be kind of UV resistant. Hi, Margaret. But I've yet to be able to get any of it. I mean, every time I try and order it, they seem to be out of stock on it. I tried ordering some. I don't remember who told me about it. I can't remember who told me about it, but they told me to order it for anything that I wanted to put outside. Because I have some UV, I have a UV resin project that I did that hangs outside in the sun, and it seems to be fine. But it only gets the morning sun, and then after that, the sun's not so hot. They're fine, but a little faded. Cool. I wasn't sure. Yeah, with the sun where you're at, Margaret, I imagine you get some hot sun. And the front of my house gets the afternoon sun when it's the hottest. Because my outside door is metal, and if it's really hot outside, you can't touch that metal door. Hi, Deland. I don't have my watch tonight, so I can't keep track of time without my phone. 7-Eleven. Okay. Because Miss Jeannie accidentally took the cord to charge my watch home with her. So now I can't charge my watch. I can't find the other cord. I know I have another one, but I don't know where it's at. This one probably should have been left in a little longer because last time his tail was really soft. Come on, buddy. Anyways, you just don't want to come out of there, do you? Okay. He's kind of too colored, but that's okay. I don't care. Somebody will like him. Somebody will like that little sleeping dragon. For sure. He got a purple tail. And I really would like to take those others out, but I'm a little scared. A little scared. I'm afraid that I'm gonna take it out of there and it's going to rip the little tentacles off of its head. Well, there's the top of the egg. Here's the bottom of the egg. The top's still really hot, so I'm not going to put it on there right now. I'll let it sit there and cool off. Okay. I don't know. It's not really warm. It's just I'm worried about it. I don't want to rip his feet off. And I know his feet are probably the first things I need to try and get out. So I don't rip his little toes off. Come on, get out of there. You little toe. Okay. This is the part where I really had a hard time. Because what I tried last time, I think I took the tail out first. Come on. I'm trying to get a hold of this. Come on, I know you're out of there. Come on. Piece there. I gotta get you out of there so I can get it around his head. Okay, I'll bend his little toe. Doggone it. That's just the hardest part to get out. Right there by his feet. You got to get his foot past it so you don't. But you're going to bend his toes either way. I got one side. I just got to get this side. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Hey, Miss Martha. Good night, Miss Martha. Thank you for stopping in. Please hit the like button on the way out, Miss Martha. There you go, Natalie. Addie, here's your Axolotl. I got him out without breaking his toes, and I didn't pull his tentacles off. There you go. He's cute. Colors are good. He does have some, I did color his eyes green, but she may want eyes stuck on him. He's done. He came out without a lot of trouble, which is more than what I'm going to say about this one. Thank you, Miss Martha. Okay. He is still pretty warm. I hope she loves him. Okay. This guy is the one that I always have. I can get the rest of him out. I just have problems getting the body of him out. And getting him out without bending his horn. Or breaking it off. Ow, ow, ow. You're still warm. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I know you're loose. You just don't want to come out. Ain't loose there, though. On that side is where his head's trying to come out. Come on. You can do it. Whew, baby, he was hard one. Hard one to get out. And that is not, it looks blue on the camera, but believe me, it is not blue. It's purple. He is purple. I was kind of running low on unicorns, so I thought, leave that one on your table and do it for a while. Hello, Hobo. There's that one. His horn is still a little bendy, but he'll be good. He'll be good. Whew. Well, that's what I had, and I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Amy. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Natalie. I'm sorry, that was a little overwhelming. Yeah, it was a little rough getting it out of there. It was. I have to admit, it was a little rough getting it out of that mold. But I didn't tear the mold up and I didn't rip the unicorn's horn off, which is what I cared about. So this is what we got. We got the unicorn, the axolotl, and I don't know, those eyes. I don't have any small. Natalie, you got smaller eyes? Because what I got look a little big. I could put them on there. They're going to be a little big. That is if I don't lose it first. Thank you. I'm glad it did. I'm glad I didn't rip those off. And they may have some tiny, tiny little air bubbles in them, but they don't have big air bubbles in them, which that I was worried about too with using, when you use that, sometimes you do get lots of big air bubbles in the horns. But no, nope. And I like that light blue color. I think that brought out the shine in the chrome powder. You have down to 4 minutes. It's okay, Natalie. It's all right. I'm going to put these eyes on. And I don't. Oh, I got that glue off. Thank you. Now, I'm going to put those little green eyes on it. I am. As soon as I find my glue, get me something to apply the glue with. Okay. This tube drives me nuts. I think it's about time to get some more new glue here. Get off of mine. See if I can get any glue out of there that's any good. Pretty goopy. Now, as long as it holds the eyes on there. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Okay. Get it over the table in case I drop it, so I there's one eye. Who's calling me now? Somebody's either calling me or texting me. Okay. Yeah. You may have to re-glue these, Natalie. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they stay glued. Is Mr. David here? Hi, Mr. David. All right. There you go. Green eyes. There's the green eyes. There you go. Yep. About time to get some more new glue. This stuff's getting yucky. All right. That's getting, yep, it's getting, they're getting a lot stiffer now. They're still a little bendy, but so's the tail, but it's better than what it was. I like the teal and the purple and the gold together. This would make a cool middle of a wind chimes. I think it would anyway. I glued them on there. Yeah, I got to get some more glue. That glue gets, after a while, it gets so yucky that you can't get it out of the tube. There's my little purple dragon egg, which I dropped on the floor, but it still fits. It's a purple dragon egg. My little blue and purple dragon, which might fit in that egg, I don't know. And my purple unicorn. Hey, Runick. Good colors? Yeah. I love this color combo. I just do. I like this color combo together. The teal and the purple and the gold. Yeah. I think it makes a beautiful color combo. Yeah. I do like that one. And this is the colors that Natalie's granddaughter picked out for the Axolotl that she wanted. She wanted dark blue and light blue and green eyes. So she got it. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Then I poured another purple egg and a purple unicorn, which a couple of them were, they were a little hard to get out. You like the baby dragon? This baby dragon, Miss Heidi, has a little half-cracked egg that it lays in. I didn't pour the egg, but it has a little half-cracked egg. Yeah, I don't know. It might even fit in this egg. I don't know. I haven't tried it. No, a little too big for that egg. But I have an egg that it lays in. I just didn't pour it. So, yeah. They all turned out pretty cool. And if y'all didn't check out my lion, you know, I'm a little behind in my comments to everybody because, yeah, I was loading that video last night while I was watching Delen's, Delenn and Rusty and Dan. So, I haven't really I've seen a few comments on it, but yeah. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you it. I don't know where I put it. I love the way this one came out. I love this. He's my big old lion. And I think he came out pretty cool. Hi, Bear. So do you like my lion head? I think he came out pretty cool. You have to go back and watch the video. Here it is. There's my lion head. Oh, I got a wolf one to do too. I haven't done the wolf yet. I did the lion on the last video, and I really liked him. I think he needs to be mounted on something. But I don't think I did too bad for mixing some colors. I mixed quite a few colors up to make these colors. Now this was the chestnut brown, but those colors for his face, I had to mix several colors to come up with that. I haven't done the wolf yet. I'm going to do it next. That's going to be my next project. Yeah, I got that one too. Miss Jeannie and Mr. Allen got me these. So the next one is going to be the wolf. And he's pretty big. I haven't decided what color though I want him in. I don't know if I want an all black wolf or I want to try and mix the silver and the white and the black in, or I don't know. But I like the way my lion came out. And I gotta get down here tomorrow and work on finishing up Sue's dragon head so I can get it shipped out to her. I gotta pretty it up. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I enjoyed doing it. I like doing a lot of coloring stuff, you know, mixing colors and trying to make it look pretty realistic. And I do have the big wolf, and I will be doing it next. Did you carve anything tonight, Bear? Because if you had a live tonight, I missed it. Yeah, I got some little carvings I need to work on. I got some that my husband started that I'd like to finish. And he has some more. I think it's basswood. He has some more. They're Boy Scout neckerchief slides is what they are. And he started one, but I was going to finish it. But I need to find his carving tools. He started this one. He's got that much done. So I need to finish it. That's why I brought it down, because I need to finish it. That's a Boy Scout neckerchief slide. He used to do them all the time. He used to buy them in 12 at a time so he could carve them, whittle at them with his knife. So yeah, I kind of want to finish it. Did you do it live? Oh, dang it. How was your electric chainsaw, Bear? I'll have to go back and watch that one. So how did your electric chainsaw work, Bear? Cool. Wasn't bad for a mini. Okay. So, but what do you consider a mini, Bear? So I have a battery operated Bauer chainsaw that my cousin bought me. Operator error reimburse. Yeah, I got to cut down some trees with it until the chain popped off. So but I got a lot in my backyard that I gotta get out there and start working on. Plus, I got to get my paint chosen for my house so I can get started on painting the outside of my house as soon as it warms up enough. One-handed electric chainsaw. Okay. Good night. I think it's Jack. Good night, Jack. Hobo Hideaway. Good night. Thank you for coming in. No, no. Most people don't want those stinking directions. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to watch that. Good night, Amy. Thank you for coming in. I have to check that one out. I wasn't sure if he did a live or not because I was busy trying to get all my stuff ready for my live. Yep. I didn't get to cut much either. Good night, Amy. With mine before the chain popped off. Hold on, let me pour mine. Yeah, I'm about ready for another one. It still did the job. That's all that matters, as long as it works. Okay, let me hurry and get me a refill here. I gotta have some more ice in my soda. I'm ready. I don't know if she is or not. Ready? Cheers. Cheers. Oh, good stuff. Turn that one out. Now, supposedly, this wolf head takes more resin than the lion did. I don't know. We're gonna It'll be it'll be my next video because I want to get it done. Wow, yeah, I think his nose is a lot deeper than the other one, but this is a big guy. Here's the wolf. Oh no, don't be a quitter. Absolutely. Oops. That was a cheer. That's cheers for Chuck. Yeah, he's pretty big. And that one's the wolf. And I'll be doing him next. I haven't figured out the colors yet, but I will. I will figure out the colors I want to do him in. And then I've got to go get me some wood cut to mount them on. Good night, Bear. And the boss lady, thank you for coming in. Yeah, that's another big mold, and I think someone else did it, and I think that one, she said the wolf took more than 24 ounces of resin. So that's a lot of resin, but that's okay. And then it's going to be cool. I haven't figured out the color combo on it yet. It looks like it would take more than the other one, Margaret. I don't know, maybe not. But I'm trying to figure out my color combos for it. I thought about making it silver and some white and maybe some black in there. I don't know. Then I thought it would be cool to have an all white one too, or all black. But I don't know. I have to figure out which way I want to do it. And I could make it all three ways, really, if I wanted to. No, it does not. There is nothing on that thing that tells you how many ounces. Nope. It just says heavy big wolf head. Decor Arts Crafts. Does not tell. Oh, yellow eyes. Yeah. Yellow eyes. Yeah, I've done that before, Todd, and it's not real. Sometimes it's not real accurate when you fill it with water or alcohol. Yeah. But I will. I'm going to have to fill it with something because I need to know how much it takes. And I'm thinking yellow eyes, but I don't know. Yellow eyes is a good idea, Margaret. I just don't know what color. And you did yours in gray and black? See, I was thinking about silver and white and black is what I was thinking about. Good night, Giselle. Oh, yay, Giselle. Yay for you. I'm happy for you, Giselle. Good night. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I mean, I'll start coloring it, and if I color it one and I don't like the way it looks, then I will. Yep. See, that's what I'm saying, Drumby. It doesn't matter whether you fill it with water or you fill it with alcohol. Sometimes it's not accurate. And I was pretty sure that that tray was probably a good 8 ounces. Because I thought that that's what I remembered it to be. So, see you, Miss Heidi. Is it 8 o'clock already? Yeah, it's getting close. I will see you later, Miss Heidi. You and Bill. I don't know. I didn't have a lot planned tonight. I just Natalie's granddaughter had asked me for this, so I wanted to get it done for her. And then I already had the unicorn out because I poured my extras in the unicorn the other day when I was doing the lion. And I had this dragonfly that I hadn't done, which I really like. 16 ounces? Okay. I need to start writing it down. But I think that line took almost 20, I want to say 22 ounces. Almost. Pretty close. That's what I was thinking. Silver, white, and black. And maybe, like the tips of his hair being black. And then white, and then the silver. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I don't know about the eyes. I may have to look because I do have eyes. I just don't know if I have the right color of yellow eyes to put in it. I do have blue. I know. Yeah, maybe those. That's a little pupil, though. I don't know about that. It's awful small pupil for that. I don't know. What do you think about those are so small you probably can't even see them. What do you think about those yellow eyes? I got those. Okay. You add glue to the epoxy if you're putting glitter in and it stops your glitter from sinking all the way to the bottom. Or if you're pouring more than one color, like I did when I poured the pen blanks for Old Path and the ones I poured for Chase, I did 3 color combos. So what I did was put a drop of glue in each color so that they wouldn't all muddy, the colors wouldn't all muddy together and it'd be ugly. So it kind of keeps your colors separated somewhat. I mean, you can swirl them, but it doesn't muddy them all together. And it does make the resin almost like snot. And that's the only way I know to tell you it makes it look like snot. So, I mean, I watched Chase turn those 2 pins, the pin blanks that I sent him, and I was amazed at how the colors looked. I mean, because I did put glue in each color, at least 1 drop of clear glue. Clear Elmer's glue. Yes. If you use clear Elmer's glue, you can stop your colors from muddying together. It keeps them separated. You can still swirl them, but they don't all mix and muddy your color up so it looks yucky. Yeah, it does keep them separated. The ones I did for Runic, the ones I did for Chase, the ones I did for Grumpy, I used glow-in-the-dark colors in his. Just glow-in-the-dark colors. And I did put glue in them to try and keep them from dropping too much. But I didn't like all the ones I made for him, so I was going to make him some more. Well, I wanted to pour some more for, I was going to pour some for Bill and Heidi. And then I wanted to pour some more for Grumpy. Yeah, I got Elmer's glue. I just bought a big bottle of clear Elmer's glue, and that's what I use. Yeah, it does keep the colors separated. And I'm going to pour some more pen blanks. Hey, Jen, did you see my big dragon head last week when I showed it? Because you like dragons. Did you see my big dragon head last week when I showed it? Because if not, I'll show you again. I got to work on this one. It's got some battle scars. But I had Miss Sue wanted hers to be Artsy Doodles. Miss Sue, she wanted hers to be tie-dyed color. So I did make her. You didn't see? Okay, let me show you this big old dragon. It is an incense burner. And I did pour this mold myself. I did make this mold from another one. Here is my big dragon. There you go, Jen. And she wanted hers in tie-dyed colors. So I put neon colors on there. And did the horns in all white. It is a 2-piece incense burner. Yeah. And it had one big air bubble right there. No, it's on that side, right there. I'm gonna clean it out, and I'm gonna paint a big O peace sign right there. I'm gonna paint a big O peace sign in that air bubble. And the little air bubbles, I'll just put little jewels in those. Yeah, that's a big boy. And you have to, this one here, I've learned from doing it so many times now that I have to pour the horns first and let them set up and then pour the rest of the dragon. So it's like a 2-pour. But I got to work on it because I got to pretty up the battle scars. I think it'd be perfect. Put a little peace sign in there and maybe put some jewels in between it. Yeah, I think it'd be perfect. She's gonna love it. Yeah, that mold. I bought one of those. I had a dragon incense burner already that I got from Amazon, and I thought, oh well, let me just make a mold out of it. Okay. Yeah, that head there is the second mold. The first mold, it didn't matter. Didn't matter how. It took 2 people to get it out of the mold. And all of his teeth would be missing. What's going on, Grumpy? Cool. Good one, Grumpy. I'll have to pour you some more pen blanks, I think. I got to get some more poured. And I do have some new glow-in-the-dark colors that I want to try. But I don't want them to be clear, kind of like yours were. I didn't get enough color in there. This time I want to have plenty of color in there. And I have some new ones that Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie just bought me. I think I did some with, seemed like I did some with the new metallic colors I got. I don't know, I've got several different metallics. Yeah, Grandpa getting some love now. He getting him some ink pen kits. Well, 10 kits is pretty good. Yeah, I think I used the Let's Resin silicone rubber 0A because it's real flexible. And I knew it was going to be hard for me to get it out of the mold. So I used that. And I think I bought 5 silicone rubber kits and I used 4 of them to pour that head. The bottom one, the first bottom I poured for the bottom jaw was fine. There was no problems with it. I didn't have to remake it, but I had to remake the head because the first time I did it, the head kept floating. And I had to sit there and hold the head down in the silicone until it started thickening up. I just put the head in a different way the second time. So now all the teeth come out. The horns may not come out very well. And sometimes they have battle scars because you can't get in there to get the bubbles out. Wow. Oh, wow. The pepper mills. They send you pepper mills? Cool. Yeah, they're working with a lot of the people in the community. They are. And that's great. That's great. I haven't, yeah, I've been trying. I don't think, I haven't gotten, the last package I got was from Crafters. I haven't gotten any more packages yet. Cornstarch? No, I have not. Wow. I might have to try that, Margaret. Yeah. Several people that I know of that are turning pins are getting their kits from Strong Ink. Now that stuff that you have, the Starbond stuff, Grumpy, is it glue? Is it like a 5-minute glue? Hey, Johnny. Wow, Steve. That's cool. Oh, dang it, Miss Margaret. All kinds of glue. Huh. Wonder if it would glue epoxy. Because I am so tired of buying those tubes of that E6000, and before I can even get the whole tube used, it's no good. Now, the other one, I think it was B7000, that stuff was great. I mean, I used the heck out of it until it was gone. Back to the drawing board. I I totally understand that, Miss Margaret. I totally understand that. I've been back to the drawing board several times on molds that I made. Let me know, Grumpy, because I'm telling you, I'm so tired of spending money on that E6000, and the tube dries up before you even get the whole tube used. I'd rather have something that's going to actually work. I'm pretty sure, Rennick, they'd stronger could probably sign you up too. It does work like glue, but you have to be able to get that light to penetrate well enough for it to stick. So, yeah, it will work if your project is not so dark that the light can't penetrate it. If it is, then it doesn't work well. You can't get it. You can't get your UV lamp in there well enough to get it to stick. Yeah, you really should, Rennick. You should email them. They'll probably send you some kits too. They're getting their name out there, that's for sure. They definitely are. Same with bond crafters, and um, I prefer to use. I really prefer to use Let's Resin. Tell you the honest God truth. I've tried all different kinds of resin, and I mean, polyurethane. I will stick with my SRC because I like it. But as far as resin, I would rather use Let's Resin. I know how it reacts. I know how to use it well. There you go. There you go. I mean, you never know till you try. You have to try. Um, I tried. Of course, I don't know. I did email Let's Resin about my coupon code to make sure it worked. I have one from Let's Resin. I have one for BB Craft, and I have one for J Diction. I like Let's Resin products. I do. I love their colors, their chrome colors, their um, chameleon colors. I like them. And I do have a discount code for Let's Resin. Although last time Runic tried to use it, it wouldn't work. But I don't know if it's because he was buying um, sale items or what. Items that were on sale. I don't know. I don't know. I emailed him after he told me it didn't work, and I haven't gotten nothing back from him yet. Well, you know, they very well could knock out Penn State, because that's where my husband bought all his kits, was Penn State. The chapstick holders, the lighters. He even got some kaleidoscope kits. Kaleidoscope. What else did he have? The little potpourri things for metal decorated discs that you put on top of a bowl for and put your potpourri in it. He had those too. I kept some of those because, you know, he was making me a potpourri bowl out there. So I kept the lid because I wanted it. Yeah, cool. I I like Let's Resin. I don't mind doing a collab with Let's Resin because I like them. Yeah, Penn State has some nice kits, but I don't know what he paid for the stuff. All I know is that's where he bought it at. Yeah, I'm sure Strong Ink is. Thank you, Mr. Tim. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I don't know what he spent on them. Steve, I didn't even know he had that many when he passed. Um, until I went out there in the garage and started digging through some boxes. And he had a buttload of chapstick holders and a few lighter kits and some perfume kits and what was the other? The kaleidoscope kits. I mean, he had all kinds of stuff out there. Blessings to you too, Tim. Um, I'm using I'm using Restream for my lives. I don't use YouTube for my lives. I use Restream, and they have a you have up to 1,000 characters that you can type in, and so that's how I got it to scroll across there. Now I do, however, need to edit it and take some out and put some more in, but they only allow you so many characters. Those light kits look cool. I don't remember which one that was. I mean, he had. He, I sent him several kits too. When I found out my husband had so many of them out there, he had, and I had some more new members to add to the bottom of that list, to the membership list. So I got to get them added. Okay, cost. Restream, at the time when I got it, it was $190 for the year. I can have up to 10 people on my live if I wish. Um, there's probably a lot more stuff it does that I haven't figured out yet. I did figure out how to do the scroll, and I've yet to figure out how to add my song that Perry wrote me for my channel yet, because it doesn't want to take it. It wants me to pick music from theirs, and I don't want to do that. I just want to play it at the beginning of my video or the end of my video, the end of my live. I don't want to play the music that they want me, that they've got selected there. Perry wrote me a song, so I'd rather play it. Yeah, he turned quite a bit. And there's still some more. There's still some more stuff out there. I mean, I have to go out there and go through the garage because there's still. He was going to make. If you watch Chase's last live he did, where he turned the pin blanks that I sent him, you would see that I sent him, oh, I don't know, 5, 6 little notebooks. They were all different inlaid cutting boards. Now, I paid for those kits for my husband because that's what he was going to make. He wanted to make those inlaid cutting boards. So he has a lot of specialty wood out there that he bought from Woodcraft, and I just started sending it out because what am I going to do with it? First of all, it has to be warm in that garage for me to even get out there and mess around with that wood lathe. I'm not going to get out there and try and mess around with it in the cold. I want to try and do something on it, but I have a hard time. I mean, I see other channels that get all this free stuff from Let's Resin and Beadinkrazy and Resineers, and I've got a couple free things from Resineers. I've gotten one couple things from Let's Resin, and that's about it. And I've signed up to be an affiliate with Let's Resin. BB Craft was sending me, I think they'll send you 3 mold kits. You get to pick up to like $40 worth, and they'll send it to you. But you have 30 days to do the video on what they've sent you. Well, I had some problems with some of the stuff that BB Craft sent me, and it was because of the way they packaged it. Because I would order like jar molds at the time because I was making candles. So I was doing the mix to mold, the powder stuff to make the jars for the candles. Well, the jars would come in a bag all smashed. And I would unwrap them and take them out and set them out. And some of them were so smashed and warped that I contacted BB Craft and I said, do you want me to pour these on my channel and display that they're all warped? I mean, if that's what you want me to do, I'll do it. And they told me not to. They told me not to send them back, but don't do a video on them. So I didn't. But it happened to me twice in the packages that they sent me. Then if you want to turn some pins, you might as well sign up for them too. I have a hard time. I just try and go randomly through people's channels and try and watch 2 or 3 of their videos. It's just I have so many on my list now, it's kind of hard for me to be able to watch them all. And I do have some more names that I need to add to my scroll there, but now I don't have any more spaces. All right, good night, Miss Suzanne. You have a wonderful night too. I tried all different kinds of things with them, Grumpy, to get them to straighten out. Now I have all these jars that are warped and the lids won't fit on them. So I don't, I don't know what to do with all the warped ones, because I was getting ready to go through all my molds and do another. I did that before. I went through my molds. Any mold I wasn't going to pour again, I went through and I put 5 molds in each bag, numbered the bags, and did a drawing on my channel. And whoever won that would pick a number, and whatever was in that bag is what they got. And I want to put them in something, but I'm afraid that if I do, I don't want to give someone a mold that's warped that they can't use. I just don't want to do that. And they were nice looking jars too, but you could pour the jar and put a candle in it, but the lid wouldn't fit on it. I even tried sticking like a cup up under it when I poured it to keep it round. And then when I did that, the lid came out warped. So I finally gave up. I gave up on it. I still have the molds, but they're not really worth anything because you can't do anything with them. So I don't know. I want to go get me some more mixed to mold and make some more jars, because I want to do another candle pour on my channel, because that's a great Christmas item. You pour your own candles. It's a great Christmas item. And you can buy the whole kit off of Amazon fairly cheap. The warmer for the wax, the little pitcher, the spoon, the thermometer, the wax, everything to decorate. Even the scents come in the box. So you can make your own candles. But you have to pour your containers out of that, like Resin or mixed to mold, so that when you light it, you're not going to melt your container. Oh, yeah, I do stop on yours a lot, Todd. Sometimes I forget to leave a comment, but I do stop. I like to see what you're turning. I do stop. I just want to. And for a while, it was weird. I would stop on someone's live and I would type in a message. And as soon as I typed it in, it just totally disappeared. So I don't know if anybody got the message that I typed in when I would say hello, because the message totally disappeared. And I was having the same problem with when I was on the shops live. I mean, I was typing in messages, and as soon as I typed it in, it just totally disappeared. And I'm like, well, what the heck? Because it doesn't do it on all the other lives I'm on, just certain people's lives. And they told me, you need to go back and select all messages. Well, I did, but it didn't do any good, because it still, as soon as I typed it in, it just disappeared. Yeah. Well, when you're busy turning, you can't always be looking at your messages or what people are typing. Yeah, I still didn't figure it out. And it's probably going to happen when I go on there live tonight. Poof, chat was gone. Yep, ate your chat. It was gone. And it was hard for me to keep track. What am I drinking? I'm drinking, it's called key lime. Tastes like key lime pie. It is whipped cream vodka, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and Sprite. And it tastes like a key lime pie. It does. I don't know. I haven't figured out what the problem is. I don't know if I have something set. It didn't happen until my phone done its last update. When it done its last update, I'm lucky if I can be typing away, and doesn't mean that anybody's going to see what I type. Yeah, you don't want to blow up one of your projects. No. You make some beautiful stuff. You don't want to blow up one of your projects. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. And that's the same thing with Soldier got on and he was turning plates and he apologized for not keeping up with the chat. Well, you can't keep up with the chat when you're turning the plate and you have to concentrate on what you're doing. It's just, it doesn't happen. You have to pay attention to what you're turning. So it's just the way it is. And people have to understand that, you're not always going to be able to keep up with the chat. Not going to happen. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I love some of the stuff that you've turned. I love the inlay stuff that you've done and the bowls that you've done. Yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous. I love watching it. I love watching the turning ones. I even like watching them build stuff. Probably because I don't know, probably because I miss my husband, because that's what he did. He spent a lot of his day in the garage building stuff. And now he's gone, so no one's out there building anything now. Good night, David. See you next Friday. Stay alive, dazed and confused. Thank you, Mr. David. I will. I will, Mr. David. It's funny. He's funny. He is so funny. Oh, gosh. Wow. How's that work, Dan? Yeah. I'm a little slow on my I need to spend tomorrow going through my YouTube and, going through my comments on my videos. I need to, because I'm behind. I think I'm behind from the blooming flower coasters I did. I will do that sometimes. I will have somebody's live playing on my television, and then I'll have another live playing on my phone, and I'll have my tablet for the one on my television. So I mean, I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. Hey, Miss Sue. Let me show you what I did, Miss Sue. I did the purple unicorn. I think it's gorgeous. I love that purple. I did this dragonfly. I did this Axolotl for Natalie's granddaughter. She picked the colors. She wanted light blue and dark tentacles and green eyes. So that's what I did for her. Is it your birthday, Sue? Dang it. Happy birthday, Sue. Dang it. So did you go out to dinner, Sue? Did you go out to dinner, Sue? For your birthday? Thank you, Sue. Did you go to dinner? Yeah, it is. It does have, I will let you know, it does have a blue tint to it. Even though it is purple, it has a blue hue to it. So that could be why you're getting that, because it does. If I turn it a certain way, I can see the blue in it. So it does have a blue hue in it. And that's probably why it's doing that. Oh, cool, Miss Sue. Happy birthday. I'm glad you had a good birthday. You're welcome. I got to work on your dragon tomorrow, too. I didn't do it this week. I kind of hung out with Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie till they went home. And then Wednesday, they left to go home, and I didn't do anything. I really didn't. Hi, Cynthia. I didn't do anything on Wednesday. My dog's finally feeling better, and she's doing much better. And thank you all for all your prayers, because that's my baby girl, and I was not looking forward to having to put her down. I think what her problem was is she doesn't necessarily fight with Jeannie's younger dog, Marley. She doesn't fight with her. It's just that she's so used to me. She has these orange and blue chucket balls. She's so used to bringing me the ball and having me throw it and her go get it. Well, when Jeannie's dog is here, I can't do that. I can't throw the ball because Marley and Karai get into a fight over the stupid ball. So I can't throw it. And I think that was her problem. She was bored and confused. She couldn't figure out why I wouldn't throw the ball for her. She didn't get it. And she did a lot of sleeping. I don't know what was going on with that, but she's feeling much better now. I mean, we've been playing ball and she's doing great. So I got a reprieve for a little while, because I know I'm going to be the one that has to take my fur babies in and have that done. And I don't look forward to it at all. Is it your anniversary, Cynthia? If it is, happy anniversary, Cynthia. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. I didn't know it was your anniversary. I think I do have Miss Sue's birthday written down, but I don't know where that tablet is I wrote all them birthdays down on. I do have it written down, though, somewhere. I had to do it with all of my animals. My cats, my my cats, my dogs, my 2 Rottweilers that I had. They were, I would have gotten more Rottweilers if my husband would have let me. He said no, but I really would have gotten some more because I love my Rottweilers. Although my first one, his favorite toy was a 16-pound bowling ball. It's the only toy that's the only toy that David's mom ever brought to him that he couldn't tear up. Couldn't tear it up, but he sure, that bowling ball ain't smooth no more either. It's got all these teeth marks in it. And it was funny because he could, I don't know how he'd get his tongue in the hole of that bowling ball and get the suction in there, and he would pick that bowling ball up off the floor and sit it in your lap. I still have it. I'm honestly trying to figure out what I want to do with it because I have this little stand for my deck and it fits that bowling ball just perfectly. But now the bowling ball has been outside in the deck box for so long that it has cracked. I don't blame you. Me too. Me too. I think the one that hit me the worst was when my boys were little. They brought home this little kitten that just barely had its eyes open, and I didn't really expect her to make it. I didn't. We fed her with a little eyedropper and fed her baby formula because I didn't know what else to give her. But that little one made it for 21 years. So we moved in here. We bought this house, moved in here, and she was not scared of big dogs. She wasn't scared of big dogs. Well, the new neighbor had 2 German Shepherds over there. She got outside. I mean, the second night we were here, she got outside. And normally she would come back in before we went to bed, but she didn't. And I went and hollered for her the next morning, and she didn't come. And I knew something was wrong. And I went walking around in the yard looking, and I seen her laying in the neighbor's yard. The neighbor's German Shepherds killed her. She wasn't scared of big dogs, so she wasn't scared to jump the fence. She lived with Rottweilers. She wasn't scared to jump the fence. But good night, Steve. Have a great weekend. Thank you for coming. I loved my Rottweilers. I did. I really did. I had one that was he was just, my first one was so fucking cool. It was, excuse me. He was so cool. It was just, yeah, when someone came to the door, he would bark at them. He would do his big boy bark. Once they came in and sat down, then he wanted you to give him some attention. And once you give him some petting, he was gone. You petted him enough and he knew you were okay and he was gone. I loved that dog. And yeah, he loved playing with the bowling ball. That was his favorite toy. I had a hard time just putting, I mean, if you go back and you look at a lot of my older videos, you'll see that I had a little 5-pound Chihuahua. Her name was Pebbles. And she would come down with me every Friday live or when I would make a video. And she would get in the chair over there and get underneath the blanket until I was ready to go back upstairs. Well, the little baby had congestive heart failure, and I had to put her down. And I think my son took me because I couldn't have drove myself. Uh, I think I cried all the way there and cried all the way home because that was my son. That was my husband's baby. I mean, I think I have some pictures somewhere of him when he would go out into the garage and work. She would throw a fit because he left her in the house. So he'd end up coming in the house and getting her, and he wore these bib overalls. So he would shove her down the front of his bib overalls, and he would go back out there in the garage and work with her shoved down in his bib overalls. She was his baby. I bet it was delicious, Natalie. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Good night, Natalie. Thank you for coming. I think I'm gonna head out too. So I would like to thank everyone for coming to my live. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the contents of the channel and you'll come back. I appreciate everyone more than you'll ever know. It's my sanity on Fridays to hang out down here and not. It's my break away from the dogs. Let's put it that way. Because every once in a while, you got to have a break away from those dogs. I mean, because I can go upstairs and them dogs will follow me all through the house. It's like, can you give me some space? No, they don't. So I want to tell everybody good night. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to go upstairs and let my dogs out, and then I will be jumping on the Shoops Live. You have a good night too, Grumpy. Good night, Natalie. Good night, Jeannie. Good night, Cindy. Good night, Sue. Good night, Dan. Todd. Anybody else that's still in here? Good night, Johnny. I hope you all have a great night and a great weekend. And I'm going to go upstairs, take care of my babies, and then jump on the Shoops Live. Good night, Runic. Thank you for coming. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jeannie. Good night, Margaret. I didn't mean to leave you out, Margaret. Good night. Good night.